Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a really important topic for anyone working in Smartsheet, understanding the difference between sheet summary fields and reports. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly when to use each feature and how to leverage them to keep your projects organized and your team on top of their work. Let's jump right into it, starting with sheet summary fields. Now, the purpose of sheet summary fields is to store high-level data about a single sheet. Think of it as a top-level snapshot, almost like the cover page of a project binder. For example, you might set up custom fields like project owner, budget, status, or percent complete. These aren't tied to any particular row in your sheet, they're overarching details about the project as a whole. Why set these up? Well, having a clear project info panel at the top or side of your sheet lets anyone quickly understand the essentials. Imagine you're running several projects side by side. In each sheet, you want the key facts right there. Who's managing it, how much you're spending, what status it's currently in, and how far along you are. Sheet summary fields give you that at a glance without having to dig through individual task rows. Another cool thing is how these fields can be referenced in formulas inside the same sheet. So for instance, if your budget field lives in the summary, you can pull that number into calculations elsewhere to figure out things like total cost overrun or remaining funds, and it all stays automatically updated as the data changes. Plus, when you set up dashboards, you can surface these sheet summary fields using metrics widgets, making it easy for viewers to see crucial project stats without giving them detailed row-level access. This is especially handy for managers who want the bird's-eye view without sifting through all the granular details. Just remember, sheet summary fields only apply to the sheet they belong to. So if you have 5 separate project sheets, each one can have its own unique set of summary fields. They're best for tracking overall info that doesn't really belong in rows like the total budget, overall project status, or who's in charge. Now let's talk about reports in Smartsheet. These are a bit different, and the magic is really in their ability to pull row-level data from one or even multiple sheets at once. If you think of Sheet Summary as your project info panel, reports are like dynamic spreadsheets that pull together exactly the info you need from anywhere in your Smartsheet workspace. Say you want to create a filtered task list, an overdue report, or see how busy each team member is right now. Reports make that possible. They let you combine data across different sheets in real time, so as soon as a sheet gets updated, your report reflects those changes. A real-world example, imagine you're running 3 projects for 3 different clients. Each project has its own sheet, and you need to see all tasks due this week, regardless of which project they're on. With a report, you can show only the rows matching your criteria, and it updates automatically as deadlines change. Reports also give you some control over who sees what data. You can share a report without giving someone access to the full underlying sheet, great for privacy and clarity. Don't worry if setting up the initial filters seems tricky. Once you get used to choosing the columns and criteria, it becomes pretty straightforward. Take your time on this part, it's worth it for the time reports save later on. So in summary, use sheet summary fields when you want to track overall project info that's big picture and not tied to specific tasks, and use reports when you want to monitor ongoing work and tasks across multiple sheets, pulling all the details you need, right when you need them. I hope this helps clear up when to use these power features in Smartsheet. If you have any questions, drop them below in the comments, and if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss future tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.